Okay, so today we're going to learn in Fusion how to apply threads to parts, internal, external threads. This project is going to be called a screw. It's just a simple screw with internal, external threads, and this will be project 5. So let's begin. One more. All right, let's make sure I'm in inches. Document settings. Yep. If you're not in inches, click here to change it. But we're all in inches. There will be a project coming up that will be in metric. So we'll have to change that then. There's a key shortcut. I've said it before. You can right click and hit sketch. But you see how things jump. I don't like it. I'd just rather go up here. Everybody's got their own personal preference. Alright, so I'm going to go to create sketch. And I like to choose this one just because it lines it up for later on when we're doing the actual manufacturing of it. So let's build this. I'm looking at it. Let's build it pancake style. So I want to create a polygon, and I want to create circumscribed or inscribed. Let's do it inscribed. Let's see what happens. I always like to start in the center. Oh, look at that, it's 6 sides. So on our print it is 1.375 from flat to flat. This is giving me my diameter, so I could calculate it, but let's let the Fusion do it. So I'm going to get out of that. Let's create a polygon. Where is it at? Circumscribed. Now it is measuring flat to flat. So circumscribed is the circle inside. I can't remember the other one, but it's the circle outside, across the points instead of the flat. Since the blueprint says 1.375, that's what we're going to do. So if you look this figure, let's just click it. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go back. Let's go 1.375 divided by 2, and it's doing wacky stuff. 1.375 divided by 2, because it is my distance from center out. If you look on the print, I want this 1.375 across the flats. Alright, so let's finish it. Let's extrude it. And what is our thickness? 1.650 minus 1.275. 1.650 minus 1.275, and let it calculate it. Alright. We always like to save, at least me, I like to save chamfers and radius till the end. It's so much easier to do it after it's all done. Okay, so we've got our hex body. So let's go with our 1 inch and pull that and create our 1 inch body pancaked on top of it. Create sketch. I want to draw on top of it. Alright, that's not what I want. Let's do it again. Create sketch. I want to draw on top of here. There we go. Alright, so let's get a circle from center out. It's going to be 1 inch. 1 point. It's probably something in my setting. 1.0. I'll figure it out later. Alright, so we're going to extrude, finish it. I'm done drawing. I'm done with my pencil. So now I want to extrude that. I want to extrude that to 1.275. So we have what basically is beginning to look like a bolt. forget the little undercut. So how are we going to do that? Let's try it this way. Sketch. Let's sketch on top of here. Let's do a circle. The print doesn't tell me what the undercut would be. Doesn't give me any dimensions. So 1 inch 14. You could calculate the root diameter of the 1 inch 14 and make it a little bit smaller. Let's just, for drawing sakes, let's call it 900. They actually took it. Finished the sketch. Now if you notice, we took a pencil somehow or another on the inside of this 1 inch body and drew a circle. So I want to extrude that. It's going to get a little tricky trying to reach in there, but it can be done. I want to extrude this, and it doesn't give me, let's just use an 1/8 inch. Let's just say we had an 1/8 inch grooving tool. 1, 2, 5. Alright, let's roll it around and look. Look at there, look at there, look at there. That extruded our undercut. Alright, so before we do the threads, let's go on and chamfer it. So let's put a chamfer on the end. The blueprint doesn't call for any. Let's call it an 1/8 inch chamfer. Probably a little heavy, but I like it. Alright, let's put our chamfers on the back. This is going to get a little weird. That's probably a method of going about them. To chamfer all 6 at one time, I don't know it. So I'm going to chamfer this, 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 and this by 030. Did it get it? Let's see. Oh, what happened here? Look, I chamfered the wrong side. That's okay. Let's just go back and chamfer that side. That. No problem. Now let's go and chamfer the other sides. We may have to do it in multiple operations. Let's do this one, this one, this one, this one. Alright, let's roll it around. I think I missed one. Yep, all I did. Chamfer this one, 103. And again, the way I draw things, I'm no expert in CAD. I know how to get some things done. There's probably a lot more easier shortcut methods of doing it. I'm not worried about that right now. Alright, so now let's create threads on the outside of here. So I don't think it's under modify. Nope, I think it's under create. Create threads. So holes and threads are the two next things we're going to go through. Let's create threads. I want to select this face, not that face, not that face, not that. I want to create. If you notice, it's only kind of selecting round areas because you can't put threads on a hex. You really can't put face. You could put facial threads on there like a ring gear or something, but select this. We have it knows it's a 1 inch because we dimensioned it, but it's telling me a 1 inch 18. Nope, I want a 1 inch 14, and I want a 2A, and I want a right hand. And if you look, it's kind of shaded in here. If we click OK, we see the threads, but it's really not true to scale. I mean, that's true to scale. It's just not. It's not visually appealing. So let's go down here, and I want to edit. Oh, by the way, all this is your tree. It builds as you're drawing. If you need to go back and edit anything, you can click on something and click edit. Since we know that the threads was the last thing we want to do, we can do edit. Brings it right back up. Let's check the model box. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So the last thing we gotta do is put a hole in here. So I want to create, now I'm not going into Sketch to do this. You could, but let's try it straight from here, a hole. What face do we want to sketch a hole in? We want to put a hole right through here. Alright, I'm going to hit this because I want to be looking straight down. Alright, placement. See, from Sketch as if we had multiple holes. We'll get into that later. Let's just say this thing was right here. Well, we don't want to put a thread right there. I guess if we're doing an off-centric bolt, maybe we want to, but I want to put it right in the middle. So I'm going to click select, and I'm going to select this. Still don't look right, does it? No. I want to select the center. Why is it not selecting it? Tell you what, let's just get out of this thing altogether. Undo. Scroll around to the other side. Maybe it'll do it better here. It even looks a little weird. Alright, so let's try here. Hold. I want to shape extents placement on this face. I want to select the center. There we go. Popped it in the center. Alright, what type of hole is it? It is a tapped hole. Clearance tapped. There we go. And I knew it was in here somewhere. What size is it? It is a 5/8 18. We don't have to get full. I'm not gonna monkey with that yet. I want to check. Here we go. I knew it was in here somewhere. Designation. Where's your drop down box? I want a 5/8. Here we go. 5/8. There we go. I want a 5/8 18. Right hand. Let's just hit OK and see what happens. Sometimes you just gotta hit OK and see what went wrong and how to fix it. Okay, so if you look, didn't go in there very deep. Let's change my grid display. Let's do a wireframe. Maybe we can. You still can't quite see how far the threads didn't go all the way through. It only went through the top body. Let's go back to shading with hidden edges. I like that better. So let's go back to this. Look, when I sit over it, you can see it. Let's go edit the feature, and I want to see it's only going 400 deep. I thought there was a extent is the distance through it all. Did that help? Yes, that helped. Hit OK. I mean, I could have changed this dimension But just clicking off, I could have put 1.7. I know it would have went through it. And also, if you notice, it doesn't give me the 2A, 2B. Oh, there it is. I tell you, it's a 2B. The reason it's important is if we were doing for fits for other things, that's important. And also when we do our drawing, it's going to grab that when I put on the designation size, it's going to grab that 2B. And if I left it, it would said 5/8 1B. And that's not what we want the print to read. Then we'd have to get into editing the print and all that monkey mess. So, alright, so if we hit OK, again, we look at our internal threads, and it's not really showing it. So what did Todd do? I forgot to click modeled. Model basically says I'm going to cut them on the model instead of just looking at them. Now, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. That is the project. And this project is only basically showing you how to do some threads. If you notice, we didn't jump back into our sketch. We did it through the model, through the modeling stage, not the sketching stage. So anyway, don't forget to hit save. It's going to jump up, put it in your folder, let's call it project. This is project 5. Save. There we go. So that way I can look at it, make changes. After this, there's not a lot. There's some more stuff I got to show you, but I'm going to kind of be giving y'all some basically like a hand sketch thing and let y'all make the model of it. So that is project 5 on CAD 231, and good luck.